I mean, I was like, here.
What game is that?
Call of Duty Cold War.
My jacket for sure went in.
Oh,
What did it? I don't know.
yeah, getting something.
It's fair.
Don't be smoking that over here either.
I know.
Chuck and Leslie, who currently own the ranch, they moved here in the 80s, and they immediately started experiencing paranormal activity. This is the first time we've ever investigated a serial killer and a paranormal, case at the same time. So it's, yeah, it's wild.
Sorry if it's loud, guys.
This over here is Miguel.
It's alright, it's alright.
No, I'm live streaming.
The one I was telling you about that's already had experience.
Hey, Lego.
Jaeger?
Can you try it?
Hi.
What up, bro?
Because you're scared to get out.
You love?
What up, bro?
Hey, can I add you?
Really?
Can I add you?
I don't care. Go ahead, bro.
And I was waiting on Chuck to come and tell me what to do, and I felt something tap me on the shoulder on my right side, and then
Just
around, there was nothing there. Comes into the door finally, and I say, well, where are you at? He's like, I just got here. Like,
Apple it.
okay, what do you want me to do today? Because I just needed to get out of the bunkhouse.
Oh, wow.
And then at the shop, I was going to the bathroom, and I turned on the light, and the office light turned on at the same time. I'm like, okay, cool, so they must be together at the same, like, wired together. And I turned off the bathroom light, and it didn't turn back off.
Oh, interesting.
And then, literally 2 weeks later, Chuck finally started talking to me about all the stories.
The paranormal stories or the murder stories?
The murder stories.
So then, when did you make the connection that you weren't the only person having paranormal experiences?
One of our coworkers, I started talking to him about it, and then he started saying that just weird stuff happens every once in a while, and he started telling me the story about the old man being pissed off.
Is there
Yo, what up, though?
that feels the most uncomfortable to you?
Hey, Jacob.
What up, bro?
Yeah,
Yeah, hold up.
You add me, bro?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna.
I
just.
Yo, man, I played with you last night.
You played with me last night?
You're quiet for like 2 minutes.
Last night?
You get a
With man?
weird feeling, feel like you're being
Oh, you played with men last night?
I'd rather just listen to music. And
Oh, that's cool, bro.
Yeah.
Drown it out there.
Yeah.
What?
Alright.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for your time, Miguel.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Alright.
To the bunkhouse.
To the bunkhouse.
We're really glad that Miguel's still here. We've already had 2 employees
Okay, then.
quit. One of them was spending the night in the bunkhouse, and he saw
Alright, guys, I never said I was good at sniping.
This is the red eyes happened before to anybody else.
it happened to
A hit marker.
our nephew and brother-in-law.
I never played this map before.
Sleeping out here, and
Not gonna lie.
one of them woke up and he said all of the hairs on his arms were standing on end. But before we go in there, I gotta tell y'all the most terrifying thing that's happened to me out here. It was late at night, and I remember walking out, and I start feeling something poking me on the arm. And I turned around to come back to the bunkhouse.
Guys, I am not used to this map at all. I've never played this map.
Something just
Never even knew this was a fucking map.
That was terrifying. I've never been that afraid in my life. And what's interesting too is that's the direction where they found 2 bodies.
Dude, these fucking hit markers, God.
Seems most upset by everything that's been going on here. Is she acting as some sort of catalyst or conduit, or is she sensitive? So to her, these experiences are bigger. But I think that's something to dig into as we go into the investigation.
So this is the office area. I was standing in here,
Bruh.
a couple of days ago.
What?
This won't let me edit
And I was standing about,
the fucking phone
about where
number.
you're standing, and I heard a hello and another voice that
I tried to
actually heard.
edit it and it
is
won't.
out
This one?
In front of the
Yeah.
old shop. I was making a video of the area, and when I went back to look at it and listen to it, I could hear somebody, a man's voice, saying,
Yeah.
"Hey you, hey there, hey."
I want to just get rid of that, yeah.
I was out here alone. There was nobody here. This is on video? Yeah. Do you have that video? I do. It's on my phone. I don't know if you can see this, but I was trying to show you a perspective, and my phone camera is going nuts. I'm standing still.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear it?
Yeah. You like some of it's like in the background.
Yeah.
My phone camera is going nuts. I'm standing still. So, if there is a burning question you have, what is it?
I would like to know who's here, basically, and why they're
You got
here.
what?
Guys, thank you so much for the tour and thanks for letting us come and poke around your arms for a couple days. The video that Leslie showed was interesting. I definitely heard some like whispering in the background. You can hear almost like power line buzz, and the camera is like frame drop. Very strange. Bunkhouse is creepy.
Yeah. This feels like a creepy space. Here's the thing. You know that horrific things happened here. I'm not surprised that they had paranormal activity. I'm just not.
Yeah.
But what concerns me the most is the story of the red eyes.
Yeah.
So that's important.
Also, my first game on COD.
That concerns me because then
Today.
That's not what we would consider a human spirit. That wouldn't be something from a victim. That wouldn't be something from a murderer.
Yeah.
That's something. So then where did that come from? Was that already here?
Well, at least I'm
Everything
getting
that
back up.
happened attracts something that's much bigger than this.
Would you like some hacker meat with your sour cream later?
So it's night one of our investigation. Jack and I
Oh,
normally
man,
don't do
not
this, but
paying
this is such a huge property. There's so many
Oh,
stories,
shut
not
up.
only with the paranormal, but also obviously there's a lot of history here. We really have to break this up into a couple nights.
might have some problems.
Olivia,
Hey Jack, how's the camera looking at the old foundation?
can I come in?
Because you can see into the windows of the new shop.
There's a really gruesome past here. What we don't know is who exactly is left behind. Lights are off, so we're just about ready to roll.
Gotta wait till the big orange ball goes down and we're good to go.
Motherfucker, man.
It's kind of tough, this one. We've got so much information. I would argue more information on what happened here than most cases.
I
Oh,
have to go
we
see
had the
first
old
and then the one
foundation of the
out
house,
before.
the new shop, the old shop with the tire shed, and then the infamous bunkhouse.
There's a lot around the cover.
It is. I think if we're looking for any kind of pattern that we can maybe try to recreate, it's a lot of these experiences happen when they're alone or when they're just working.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll be back.
Interesting.
If we're trying to
Might just wanna take it
document
off.
things that people have experienced here for over 30 years,
Yeah.
Dude, fucking running around with fucking guns and knives and
what do they
shit.
do here? What are they doing when they experience something? They're not out with a recorder looking for ghosts.
No. I'm definitely up for this challenge.
Yeah.
Ruby, let's do it.
You ready to go?
I am ready. Alrighty.
Want to do an experiment?
Yeah, spend like 30 minutes each.
Yeah.
Like you go for 30 minutes, then I'll go for 30 minutes.
Yeah. I think that sounds good.
Cool.
Hit markers.
Leslie hired me to work here. So I'm just coming to get some office work done.
Somebody thinks they gotta drink this shit, dude.
Drink what?
Right now in the van, monitoring Katrina. She is doing a bit of a, I guess we'll call it role-playing, investigative technique. She's essentially trying to emulate
That's my
member of staff
Get that out of my face.
and to see if that can kind of trigger some response from some of the spirits that may not be here.
So this is a really big hot spot, so the vibration tracker might be a great tool.
Fuck. Of course, right when I fucking start getting on the roll, man.
How's it going over there, Katrina?
I set up the sleeping room with some trigger objects. I'm just gonna read some of the articles and kind of put myself in Leslie's shoes.
Then I also found how to make a home.
Oh yeah, camera 1 has fallen down. Hey Katrina, just letting you know camera 1 has gone down, so I'm gonna go fix it. It's the one by the old Homestead house.
Copy. We
are heading to the where the old home was. That burned
Why isn't
down.
that same turret shooting that bitch down?
Might be the wind, could be something else. It's really odd.
Armor, bruh.
Huh. I don't recall that door being open.
Yeah, speaking of cooking and
That was weird.
Do you want to see this cute picture?
That sounded like a full-on step.
Holy.
You hear that? It feels weird in here. Is anyone in here with us right now? If you're here, can you bang on something?
Get out of my
Are any of the McCormicks in here with us right now?
Get out of my road.
Whoa. Look at that. Man, that sounded like metal moving. Hey, if someone's in here with us, bang on something. Whoa. Whoa.
Bitch, join us.
What up, bro?
Yeah, but why is he inviting me?
What up, killer?
New originals.
Welcome to Design Stars Next Gen.
New 90-day single life.
Sponsored via the Pulse.
All for just $4.99.
Hooray!
Discovery Plus. Brought to you in part by Otesla. Learn more at otesla.com.
If you have moderate to severe psoriasis, little things can become your big moment. That's why there's Otesla. Otesla is not a cream. It's a pill that treats plaque psoriasis differently. With Otesla, 75% clear skin is achievable. Don't use if you're allergic to Otesla. It may cause severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting. Otesla is associated with an increased risk of depression. Tell your doctor if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts, or if these feelings develop. Some people taking Otesla reported weight loss. Your doctor should monitor your weight and may stop treatment. Upper respiratory tract infection and headache may occur. Tell your doctor about your medicines and if you're pregnant or planning to be. Otesla, show more of you.
Did you know Prilosec OTC can stop frequent heartburn before it begins? Heartburn happens when stomach acid refluxes into the esophagus. Prilosec OTC uses a unique delayed release formula that helps it pass through the tough stomach acid. It then works to turn down acid production, blocking heartburn at the source. With just one pill a day, you get 24-hour heartburn protection. Prilosec OTC. One pill a day, 24 hours, zero heartburn.
We started with computers. We didn't stop at computers. We didn't stop at storage or cloud. We kept going, working with our customers to enable a kind of technology that can guide an astronaut back to safety and help make a hospital come to you instead of you going to it.
Of course, there's a little pussy camping in the fucking...
So when it comes to your business...
Don't go in there, bro. Damn, what the fuck?
Stop at nothing.
If Billy Garcia didn't have the fighting spirit to drive his ambition, he never would have left home for LA with only his car to sleep in. If he listened to those who rejected him, he never would have sold that car to pay for his dream. And if he lacked the will to improve his craft, he never would have made a name for himself, lining up some of the biggest names in pro sports. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes a lion. Modelo, room for those with a fighting spirit.
Buffalo, huh? Yeah, Purina One. Yeah. I used to keep Purina One, but then I read the ingredients. Oh, yeah? Yeah, it's right there. Chicken, rice flour, corn What's in blue? Deboned chicken, chicken meal, brown rice, barley, oatmeal. Yeah, but those ingredients cost a lot more. Blue's about 25 cents more a day. That's not too much for my Chester.
Where to go today? LA? Vegas? No, the desert. Let's listen to this. Louder. Take these guys. I mean, there's room. Maybe next time, fellas. Now we're talking. All right, let's go.
Hey, if someone's in here with us, bang on something. Whoa. Oh. Oh. We hear you walking back there. Can you come walk towards us again? Is that one of the victims of a McCormick murder? There's some vibes in here now. Sounded like someone walking towards us. Like clear as day. Like... I'm gonna put down my Mel meter and see what we get.
There we go. Now we're doing something.
Whoa. 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 Okay. That was interesting. I mean, that was as if like someone was.
Damn, that slide shot.
There was like legit someone walking in there. There is some crazy movement going on in that room.
Holy shit.
Alright, so I feel like I'm in a bunkhouse by myself. And my back turned to both doors and the majority of the windows right now. This is how Leslie would sit
Fucking spawn me right where a fucking dude is, eh?
Somebody's like breathing down your back. Like it's... Wait. Yo, what is that?
I can't decide if I want to go or go.
So I heard movement again. This time it sounded really close to me. Maybe 4 feet away.
But if you want as big as chance, I would go.
Hello? Hello, does somebody need a paycheck?
Does Macy have like a fucking...
So far, I'm not surprised at all that people say this is the worst building to be in by yourself. It doesn't feel good in here. It feels really uncomfortable. You constantly feel like somebody is just hovering behind you. I'm gonna get Jack.
Let's go back to the control. Place weird.
And we're gonna figure out the next step in this night.
Fuck behind me, man. Fuck, man.
Hey.
Hey.
I don't like it in there.
Yeah, I went into the new workshop.
What happened?
I mean,
Oh, I see you.
3, maybe 4 times heard like clear as day footsteps walking right towards us.
On the cement?
On the cement.
Fuck, man.
I don't like the bunkhouse.
Yeah? Is it really not good in that?
I totally get why Leslie is like, screw this place at night. I'm not doing it. It does not feel good in there. I don't know. I can't. My head feels confused, and I know when that happens.
But his name is...
I don't think I've ever seen you like this, being alone in a location.
And being freaked out?
Yeah.
I sat there. I sat in Leslie's chair. I put my back towards all those windows.
You feel like someone was watching you?
Yes. But if I was working here and they asked me to sleep overnight, I want to do it. When people sleep here, they have experiences, so we know that that happens in the bunkhouse. But what if it would also happen in other structures, but nobody sleeps there? So I'm gonna go to the old shop.
Okay.
We know that certain experiences happen when somebody does A, B, and C. So that applies to one structure. Would that also apply to the other structures? I feel like maybe you need to check out the bunkhouse. We could lie down for like a couple hours, try to drift off to see if anything happens when we're
Fuck, ma.
vulnerable, when we're not paying attention, when we're not focused on asking questions, when we're just sort of being in the space.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this.
Ooh. Got it with that 3.
Hello. Okay. This place feels creepy. This whole place at night is a different beast.
Yeah, this was scary. When we're looking at the experiences that people had here, I don't know if we would call them vulnerable when they're alone. Maybe if they're scared, it would make sense that they would feel that way. So then how do Jack and I, people who have been doing this for a long time, how do we get to that level of fear?
Okay.
And one of the best ways we can think of is to try a sleeping experiment, close our eyes, and see if anything comes a knocking.
Truth be told, I'm kind of afraid to lay down, because I feel like that's gonna take up more time to get up and run away.
Where'd you buy that for? In
Oh, David.
No, why you buy it for? Somebody sneaking up on you?
No, so now I can look. I'm live streaming my game.
Okay.
Watch this.
For sure.
You'll see.
I don't know, but Merrick all sorts.
Watch.
Calvin. I'll be one of them,
Look, you see me? Look, I'm right there. Look. Yeah, so they can watch me play it.
Brought to you by Pedialyte, #1 doctor and pharmacist recommended brand for hydration.
Look, and now I got 1 viewer. Now I have 1 viewer. 1 person's watching me play. Yeah, someone's watching.
So do we.
I didn't need it, I just wanted it.
All of that extra toilet paper was a good idea, but now you've flushed it all, and it's building up in your septic. But monthly usage of Rid-X is scientifically proven to break down waste.
Damn, there's 3 of them bitches right there.
Utah's wild beauty calls us outside, where the brilliant sun lights our way against a bright blue sky. Pinyon pines mark our path against vibrant red rock. The desert is the color of hope, the color of possibility.
That's Beneful grain-free. It's so healthy. Now, farm-raised chicken. It's good chicken. Here come the accents. Blueberries and pumpkin. Wow. And spinach. That was my favorite thing so far.
Beneful grain-free. Out with the grain, in with the farm-raised chicken. Helpful, flavorful, Beneful.
Motherfucker, man.
Purchase and get $10 per horsepower with Dodge Power Dollars. That's $7,970 on the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat Red-Eye. Money is power, so Boost Mobile finds ways to help you keep more items. Get unlimited
5G network for less.
Holy fuck, man.
Boost Mobile.
Alright, I need a fucking...
At Domino's, we're more than just pizza for $5.99. We're $5.99 bread twists, $5.99 sandwiches, $5.99 pastas, $5.99 chicken, and yes, $5.99 pizza too. We didn't stop at pizza, and you don't have to either.
Introducing Galaxy Buds Pro. It sounds like you're here, even when you're here. And they even turn down when you speak.
Can I get another one with extra onions and chili sauce?
Good choice.
Thank you.
No, Tyler, you said you give me 20 for that, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
What's that, Kevin?
Hey, vape.
Say that it's Wicked Hazy IPA. Check it out. It's wicked hazy.
Yeah. Well, what's it called?
Are you kidding me?
Fryers is always so delicious. I can tell that they gear me up with a great job. Here I come.
Fryers Natural Vanilla is made with 100% grade A milk and cream and only sustainably farmed vanilla. Better start.
Bro.
Here at Head Shoulders, we take science up to 100.
I fucking hate this match.
Do we have to invest millions in cutting-edge dandruff research? No. Do we have to use the same kind of microscope NASA uses? Probably not. Do we have to wear black lab coats instead of white ones to show off our flake-free hair? 100%. We're taking our dandruff 100% of the time, so you 100% don't have.
Imagine getting fucking hit markers every goddamn shot you take.
You're welcome.
Take it up to 100 with clinically proven Head and Shoulders.
See, what did I tell you? Look, that was even a fucking hit marker.
Don't like that.
Alright, he got me on that one.
Alright, I'm gonna be down here now. To be continued. I didn't love being in the bunkhouse alone. Probably wouldn't have been able to sleep the whole night there. You just get the woogie boogies. There's something going on here. It just feels odd. How's it going, Katrina?
It's okay. How are you doing?
My REM pod just started going off, and I was like, okay, I've had enough of this place, like, hearing stuff moving, everything, and I was like, alright, I'm out, and I just bailed.
Really? So are you done now?
Yeah, I'm done in there for sure. Do you want to come back to base camp?
Yeah. It's really quiet in here.
I just couldn't tell if it was the wind on the outside, but it sounded like stuff was moving around in the office. Alright, you like legit asleep. Oh, this place is a different feel at night. No way to put it other than that. Like, I was not comfortable in the new shop though.
Yeah.
That place freaked me out. The bunk was just weird. It's so quiet in there.
Yeah, it's not.
It sounded like stuff was moving around in the office when I was in like the sofa room.
Motherfucker.
Is that a mouse?
Yeah.
Or is it legitimately something that's making that noise?
Yeah. You know, I think tonight wasn't necessarily about getting answers, figuring out who or what is here. It was just about getting a thorough baseline of what this place feels like at night when no one's here.
Yeah.
We should bring some folks out who can maybe tell us exactly what Tom and Mike did out here, and perhaps to whom they may have done it to. You know, busting out the ghost box and, you know, doing a bit more of an investigative type approach to what the hell's going on here. Who's
Yeah.
here?
Yeah. Agreed.
Right. So, I'm gonna go out to the edge of the property to where the bodies were buried to meet up with Mike and Linda. They are detectives that covered the Michael McCormick murder trials. I kind of want to hear the facts from like a legal stance. Like, why was
there a mistrial? Why they stopped digging for bodies? Do they actually believe there were bodies, or was the guy just a crazy liar and they found 3 and the guy was just delusional? You guys were involved heavily with the Michael McCormick case.
Yeah.
What would your assessment be of his the kind of person he was?
This guy, bad before, it's just evil.
Yeah.
No concept about killing these people.
What led you to Michael being the prime suspect in this case?
A guy named Bert Donahoe disappeared on August 30th, 1983. He just vanished. In 1984, highway patrolman stopped the truck. They found a hidden VIN number on that truck. That number came back to a stolen truck belonging to Bert Donahoe. So we contacted the truck driver. Where did you get this truck in? A guy by the name of Michael McCormick sold us this truck. And that's how we got onto McCormick. Of course, he told us that Tom McCormick, his father, murdered this person.
Yeah.
And then he told us about these murders out here on this ranch.
That was good. Absolutely. He said, I'm looking these eyes. Crazy.
But we just didn't have any evidence. We had three bodies.
Yeah.
And we had Mike tell us who did it. So we had no evidence to prove that Tom McCormick did it.
Now, it's alleged that he admitted to there being up to, what, 13 bodies?
15, 17 bodies. He didn't know how many. But he definitely admitted to 3 of them.
This one's pretty good about I can put you right on top of that. I know it. I can see that every time I go by. That's just what I said. They can beat me out there with my body.
How come the investigation stopped with 3 bodies being discovered and there was allegedly, 15, 13, 17?
Yeah, we did a lot of digging out here. So we could just never find any more.
Yeah.
We just couldn't dig forever.
So Mike McCormick gets found guilty of murder of Donahoe.
Yes.
And then what happens to him?
Fucking hate this map, bro.
In the early part of 2006. By that time, his father, Tom, had died in 1997 in April 2010. We ended up kidnapping a gal that he was kind of an ex-girlfriend. I think he was just amorized with her. And they tracked him down to a cabin in Granby, Colorado. And by the time they got there and were surrounding it, whatever, he had already killed her. And then when the police surrounded, he committed suicide.
Wow. So he was a real piece of work.
He was bad.
Yeah.
So right now I'm going to go meet with Emmett and Colin, who are the son and nephew of Leslie and Chuck. They've had experiences here. They've grown up on the farm. And, when people have experiences and start sharing them, you kind of get the whisper down the lane effect. So it's really important to talk to the people that actually had the experience one-on-one. Okay, so Emmett and Colin, who is... You're Emmett?
Yeah, I'm Emmett.
And Colin?
Yep.
So then you guys obviously, were you born and your family already had this farm?
Yeah.
And same for you?
Yeah.
And so what came first, the stories of the murders or the paranormal for you guys?
Actually, paranormal. Yeah.
And what happened? What was the first experience?
Well, the first thing that I can remember is in its old house.
Motherfucker, man.
Me and my brother, we were all sleeping in our room. And I was sleeping right by the window, and we were trying to look out the window, and there's a man there with like an overcoat and kind of like a leather felt hat, almost old hat, just staring at us. Dude, it was scary. And it was black and white out too. It was just black and white.
Did you buy Adidas shorts, Cameron?
No.
But he looked real.
You're not wearing those damn Cameron, are you?
And then how did he go away? Did he disappear or did he...
What is it?
Walk away?
He just kind of
I thought Cameron was with a kid my time again.
So how many times did you guys see this guy in the old house?
It kept happening. This wasn't like a one-time thing. This kept returning.
You're sniffing my jaws, weren't you?
Fuck you.
We saw it here.
And don't touch my pee-pee tonight. That's it.
Dude, we know. Watch what you're saying.
What?
Watch what you're saying. People can hear you.
And after a few minutes, there was no
You're getting off of
feel any heat.
tonight,
It got
are you?
deathly cold in here, like icicles. And we were starting to wonder what was going on. And at first, we really were thinking, we're suspecting.
If you don't shut the fuck up, yeah, I'm gonna shoot your ass.
Still, and we had not even thought of that.
until we started seeing each other's breath. And about that time, I stood up and I was feeling down.
One day, I was running after Cameron. I had a dirty pair of underwear in the hotel room. Cameron goes running. He trips and falls down on the side of the bed. He's like, no! No! He's serious. No!
What, your underwear?
Yeah. I didn't get him, but he thought I was going to get him.
Looked like a real man. Exclusively on Discovery
Hey,
Plus.
funny.
Did they open them all? We're gonna find out.
Motherfucker, man.
One of the coolest experiments we have ever done in the entirety of the show. Portals to Hell. New season is streaming now. Exclusively on Discovery Plus. Losing a tooth didn't stop you, but your partial can act like a bacteria magnet, putting natural teeth at risk. New Holiday Pro Partial helps purify your partial and strengthens and protects natural teeth. So, are you going to lose another tooth? Not on my watch. It's lawn season. Not even lawn. Wait.
This is fucking retarded.
Scott Strickfield or Rapid Grass? Rapid Grass is a revolutionary mix of seed and fertilizer that will change the way you grow grass. Grows 2 times faster than seed alone for full green grass in just weeks. After growing grass this fast. Everything else just seems slow. It's lawn season. Let's get to the pro. Download the Scott's My Lawn app today for your personalized lawn plan.
Good luck.
Ryder's Natural Vanilla is made of 100% grade A milk and only sustainably farmed vanilla. Better starts with Ryder's.
Very cool.
Maybe he landed here by coincidence. Or maybe he's admiring your fresh coat of Benjamin Moore's soft sky blue. High praise coming from an expert.
Why choose Invisalign over other aligners?
Only Invisalign treatment uses Smart Track technology. It moves teeth more comfortably and predictably than ordinary aligners, so I can create custom treatment plans for every smile.
You're not fucking people.
What up, bro?
Or maybe he's admiring your fresh coat of Benjamin Moore's soft sky blue.
What up?
High praise coming from an expert.
Bro, I didn't say shit to you. All I said was, what's up, bro? You need to calm your shit.
Here by coincidence. Or maybe he's admiring your fresh coat of Benjamin Moore's soft sky.
You fucking heard me, man.
High praise coming from an expert.
I am meeting with Mike and Linda, and these are the detectives that were involved in the whole Michael McCormick trial case.
No reason why he killed him. Except for Donahoe. He was mad at me, but wasn't mad at him.
So now we're going to walk out to where the bodies were found. I'm going to mark the location with stakes so we can approximately get an idea of where the bodies were.
You fucking heard? I ain't trying to put up with no shit tonight, so you need to watch the fuck.
One of the first bodies we dug up out here.
Okay.
He was a cook for the McCormick Ranch. Mike claims that plants was burglarized his house. He caught him. Mike claims that he didn't know what to do with him, so he called his father, Tom McCormick, up the house. He claims that Tom McCormick drove down here and got plants and strangled him to death.
Huh.
The other guy was a guy named Jim Sinclair. He was probably maybe right in this area here.
Yeah.
Sinclair was ranch hand and he tore the chute off of a
Motherfucker.
and him and Tom McCormick got into a big argument over that. Mike said that Tom got out of the truck, walked around behind the truck where Sinclair was, and all he heard was a bang.
Yeah.
And he found Jim Sinclair with his dad standing over him with a gun, shot him with a .357 Magnum, right to the head. None of this is for sure. Again, we're going on Mike McCormick's story to us.
Yeah.
today has been packed so much about, like, this is who they were, this is what happened, this is how the murders took place, and this is where this person theoretically was killed in that part. It's really, like, kind of heavy.
So when did you guys, how old were you when you found out about the murders?
I think we were probably 13, 14.
And what was your reaction when you heard that that had happened?
Well, then I remember we used to stay the night all the time in each other's house, and I remember we would sit and talk about, well, what really did we see then? I started Googling pictures of, you know, certain people, and I was like, wow, that's what that looked like.
Wait, what looked like? What you saw?
Yeah.
The apparition?
Yeah. When I started, well, I would Google different parts of the murders, and I remember seeing, you know, the face of, like, the old man McCormick.
Tom?
Yeah, Tom, and seeing, you know, the apparition. What I remember, it looked like his face.
And just to be clear, the apparition that you believe matched Tom is the one you saw walking around the shop. And
Yeah, sorry, I just get the chills. Yeah. I just saw it in the house, you know, several times when we were kids. That was the same face, and then the same face in the windows.
So you believe all of them would have been Tom?
I felt like that looked like Taylor had that there. Yeah, it looked just like him.
So then why do you think the place is haunted?
Well, what was done out here is pretty evil. And I think there's a lot of unrest out here as far as Tom and Mike and the people that they killed, or whatever is here is unsettled, and it was almost as if it was reaching out. Yeah, they're trying to get our attention.
And so you guys definitely believe the victims are here, do you think? Mike
Oh,
and
yeah.
Tom are here?
I think they're maybe holding them here.
So we're keeping them prisoner?
Yeah, I would feel that way about it. I don't want to offend anyone with that, with the McCormick name, because they're still family members here and we know them, and they're good folks. It was just unfortunate what happened here with
Shit behind us.
Those portion of the family, those two people.
There was a lot that I learned from Emmett and Colin. Obviously, they're experiencing things that seem to match up with history we know. Feeling like you're being watched, like you're being stalked. Seeing figures of men, apparitions of men, when we know men were killed here. It's a lot, to be honest, and I have to kind of sit down and gather my thoughts to kind of map this out.
So approximately, was it out in this passage somewhere?
Yes. Is it the third fold down, Lynn?
Yeah, the third from these here, 1, 2, 3. So that fold there is that. Yeah.
And then between
Go.
2 and 3.
Go.
This guy was identified as Robert Thorne.
Yeah.
Tom McCormick kept a lot of money on his ranch here, like $25,000 according to Mike. And then he claims that Soulwash stole that $25,000. So we found Soulwash out here in this field. When we dug him up, he was hog-tied in barbed wire. His legs were wrapped in barbed wire, his hands behind him with barbed wire. He was shot in the midsection with a pistol. And he was shot in the head with the shotgun.
Oh wow. So most likely two people.
Yeah. You got two people.
Right now?
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much. There's certainly more to this case than really meets the eye. Michael seemed like a psycho. Like you said, it seemed like he took pleasure in hurting people. Yeah, it's wild. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there actually were more bodies here.
Take it in the morning.
How great is it that we get to tell everybody how Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need? I mean, it's... sorry. Oh, what? No, buddy. Only pay for what you need. Did you know Prilosec OTC can stop...
See, I don't know what it is, but some games that do fucking awesome, other games that do shit.
Prilosec OTC uses a unique delayed release formula that helps it pass.
Like, where the fuck was that guy at?
It then works to turn down acid production, blocking heartburn.
What up, bruh?
at the source. With just 1 pill a day, you get 24-hour heartburn protection. Prilosec OTC. 1 pill a day, 24 hours, 0 heartburn.
Cheesy grooves. Flavor, flavor, flavor. Crunch. See the grooves. So much flavor, it's a mind crunch. We started with computers. We didn't stop at computers. storage, or cloud. We kept going, working with our customers to enable a kind of technology that can guide an astronaut back to safety and help make a hospital come to you instead of you going to it. So when it comes to your business, you know,
You okay?
at nothing.
Teammate.
Huh?
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, you sound like you stressed out.
No.
Alright, just trying to make sure you're alright.
Oh, me, Jarvis.
What up, bro?
Alright, so we are just waiting for Sean Couchet to come. He is a psychic medium, and he's also worked a number of murder cases, so he's kind of like the perfect person for this case. We're gonna bring him here, see where his spider senses take him. Hi! How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Oh,
Wonderful. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. What do you know about where you're at and what we're doing here?
I mean, I know I have family near here, and I know I'm in a hotel up that way. Yeah.
Alright.
That's all I know.
Cool. So where should we begin?
I think we're gonna go
Okay.
straight ahead.
Okay.
Leading up to here, I kept feeling like there was something in the field, Because I almost felt like they were waving at me. It was like weird. Like, it was like they were lined up, like just waving.
So that's something that people alive might experience
Yeah,
up
they
here.
might actually experience it here. Yeah.
Are you able to pick up the people that they would see in the fields? Would those be...
Not intelligent, that's for sure.
Yeah, not so memories, again, residual.
Yeah. Felt
You
like
good, bro?
crossed over, but they were residual.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can I just watch your step?
Oh boy. The reason I slow down is I feel something.
I just joined the middle of the
I'm
match.
getting a lot of stomach pain.
Hold on, let me add you right now.
I do feel that. You do get that, yeah. Even right now.
I won't have no time to add you right now because I'm in the middle of a live stream.
Has a stomach pain.
Are you in the middle of a live stream? I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay.
Because I'm feeling
I hope the
it
live stream's going good for you.
like
Thank you.
really strong. And I know it came in from behind me, so I know that's intelligence. That's how it hit my ear.
Nope, I'm done.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting stomach pain back here.
I'm trying to get my tons of gold. I got my content gold 2 weeks ago. I'm getting tons of...
I didn't feel it. If I can feel the energy of the stomach, I should be able to just tune right in if they're talking to me. It's not talking to me.
I was playing Fortnite, and then I almost got on, but then it started getting boring because my cousin's not on, and I always say my cousins.
Sean automatically
Yeah.
feeling a heaviness. He didn't like it. Something that Leslie gets a lot when she goes over to that area of the shop. And I find that interesting because a lot of people have described similar feelings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this?
Yeah, please go on it.
Oh, I see you.
Seeing in here, there's a lot of like arguing, fighting. Just like somebody yelling at somebody.
Can you tell what they're arguing about?
I know the male is the one that's primarily yelling at somebody.
Well, just
and it almost actually feels like
54.
another male.
We can like all y'all. We have like that 36 no scope. Like
it feels like a lineage. There's something a lineage
I
time
don't just keep saying.
for this anger.
Not really, bro.
That tells me something intelligent that's been gone a long time. It comes in here a lot. Something negative.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just going to tell you that the one that I interacted with that gave me the dust to smell, it approached. It was not in here. It was not in here to begin with.
Which means it's intelligent?
Yes.
Did you say that dust for you means it's negative?
Yes. Generally, it's older. It's an older, something that's older, ancient.
If it's something old, why is it here? Or was it always here?
It's tragedy, something tragedy. I heard tragedy just now, like something somebody did. That's where it came in.
Sean started to really pick up on this ancient entity that he believes was brought here by tragedy. And in our field, we've seen that a lot. Sometimes negative events can open a doorway for something negative to step in. It feeds off of it. Leslie feels so uncomfortable in the office. She doesn't like being here. She won't even be here alone at night. It all started to melt together. Can I ask a couple questions based off of what you were saying?
Sure.
Do you really pick up on why those deaths would be tragic?
So I don't feel like they died from natural causes. This feels like somebody killed people.
You think somebody killed people?
I think so. I feel like there's somebody also that's crossed over that's also here, intelligent, that took part in it.
Took part in the...
Yes.
In the killing?
No, just the stomach was the...
Oh, that's the stomach person.
Yeah.
That's
immediately.
One of the killers.
That feels like one of the people that took part in it.
Are you able to pick up on maybe how many deaths happened?
Feels like a lot. Not everything's been found.
But what do you mean?
Remains.
So, remains of the victims?
Yeah.
How come the investigation stopped with 3 bodies being discovered and there was allegedly, 15, 13, 17?
Yeah. We did a lot of digging out here. We just couldn't dig forever.
Are any of these victims here in spirit?
There's 2 that came to me separate and showed me like strangulation with one of them.
This is their plan here. My claim that his father.
Oh, this nigga. Oh my god.
Something as an injury. It actually showed me an injury to this leg and this arm, but then also hit me on the chest.
Robert Thorne. His legs were wrapped in barbed wire, his head behind him with barbed wire. He was shot in the midsection with a pistol.
So those 2 feel like they have to be here.
To recap, it sounds like we have something ancient that was brought in here by tragedy.
Yeah.
We have the stuff, the male with the
Bravo.
Definitely.
Who was one of the killers. And you had mentioned killers.
Yes. Because if they're showing me this lineage thing where there's somebody yelling at somebody else, that's the combo,
Yeah. Sean, I started to really pick up on the lineage. It seems like I see 2 men arguing, they were related, and why did you do that again? You did it again. Which obviously knowing history, I think would probably relate to the murderers.
So this place was owned by a family called the McCormicks.
Okay.
And the son, Michael, went to prison for murdering someone. And part of his plea bargain when he went to prison was he started disclosing numerous murders.
Oh, I was going to say, wait, there's more than that.
Yeah. The detectives that I spoke to said he, more or less, to being at least 17 bodies buried here on the rock.
Brother, he wasn't even peeking his head out yet.
That's general when whenever I see that a lot with something darker.
So for me and Jack, obviously we're here, we're going to investigate.
Yeah.
Can you pick up on what would be the best way for me and Jack to get
nasty?
What
happened?
Dude, he fucking shit himself and it stunk up the whole room while the fan's blowing. So it's like, I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? Then all of a sudden I'm like, did you fart? And he's like, yeah. Did you
What?
smell it? No.
Fuck you.
Come on now.
Nah, I'm straight. I ain't 12.
It's a challenge, I tell you.
I think there's a lot from Sean's investigation that's going to help.
Did you hear me, Bam? I said I ain't 12 no more. I ain't 12 years old no more. I ain't falling for that.
So I can say that there's something going on here.
I said I'm not 12 years old no more. I ain't falling for that.
Come on now. Hell, we were 20 going by.
What's going on, Wee Wee?
One behind the toilet and got his
You miss
wall.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yep.
Behind you? Oh, shit. Yeah.
Man.
Tyler.
If she likes
You know
starting
you
at the
missed me.
bottom, scare her.
That's why you came back, yeah.
To play bigger and bigger shows.
Tyler?
If she needed to being one of the best Latino artists.
Oh, he loves you now.
Well,
He wants some.
Why did he come with you today?
He wants some dip.
Why not come with you today?
Come with you. See all the stuff and then figure out what you want later.
JC tried game planes for the first time the other day.
Like Nina's same thing. Get some kind of idea.
Huh?
I'll go on the next one.
It was like that town. JC.
Don't fall for it.
Left on Earth. But
Shit, you're right out of there.
Can't
you
do
can always
these
find
eyes
first
on.
timers. Game planes with
I think I'll
oxygen
put one
for
on that.
and that's where you're gonna love them too. Hey, seriously, kids.
Lucky.
Home to making your bed, planting
Damn.
yourself, and
Oh,
settling
wow.
Karma's a bitch, ain't it?
That was like it hurt.
But you cleaned off all the baked-on business from Neil's past when he's gone. So the only thing they see is that beautiful bread. Go ahead, let him judge.
Smoky bacon, meaty bacon, tasty bacon, bacon.
Oh, God. This little dummy.
Bitch. The all-in-one disposable pad that vacuums up debris. Other pads push around.
What the fuck?
Spray multi-puff methods. Use vacuum, use net spray, and toss. The Shark Vac Bomb.
They say you don't know what you have till it's gone. Then you find that Little Caesar's soft pretzel crust pizza is no longer there. But now it's back. So don't miss out on Little Caesar's salted soft pretzel crust pizza for just $6. Cause when it's gone, it's gone.
They'll move around to it.
Locating your parked car with your touchscreen
What are you?
inaccessible.
Check on everybody, shit like that.
Unless getting lost is the whole point.
I thought it was interesting because there was so much stuff you hit on the way.
Bitch.
Colette.
You know, tragedy, the killings, and then I think he was even like, there's more things to be covered. Or, like what? He's like,
What blew me away was, like you said, the timeline, the family lineage, and I was
yeah.
like, damn.
So now we have to try to get further answers. Can we confirm who's here? Can we confirm that there's something negative?
I don't care if I die. I just got a Colette.
It's cold outside.
Yeah, ain't no snow.
So I think we're gonna go into the old shop. We're gonna do a little ghost box Szechuan in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, way too short of a skirt.
Alright, Michael. Show us what you got.
So over here is where they saw the shadow figure.
That seems to be the area too where Sean was getting the most physical response.
Yeah. Whoever might still be in this old shop, you know, because McCormick used to hang out here.
Is Michael McCormick here?
Want to talk to the guy with the stomach problem? Sean was picking up on you earlier. Are you the shadow?
Hearing their voice.
You heard a voice?
Sounds just like people saying a couple words and like a door opening.
Well, I hear squeaking.
That's weird squeaking. Yeah.
So let's run a ghost box, see if we can't talk to someone. Okay, we want to talk to whoever the shadow figure is out here. We want to talk to you, and one of the ways we might be able to do that is through this box.
Is someone in here with us right now?
I heard Michael McCormick was a monster. Who's the shadow figure that they see here?
Did Michael McCormick kill you?
You love the punch, bitch.
I think I just heard Tom McCormick, I swear to God.
Really?
Yeah. Are you Tom McCormick?
I am. Do you keep harassing Leslie?
How many people did you kill?
Fuck you, fag. Oh, they're behind us.
Like, I think whatever's here comes and goes.
Here.
Like, I think it moves a lot.
So then maybe it's a good time to take a page from Sean. He did say what's going to bring this thing out is if we split up and go solo.
Yeah.
And that more negative thing like here, and it feeds off that. I'll do Bunkhouse and Tire Shed. You want to take this place then?
I'll do this place in the new
Yeah.
job.
You started trying, bro.
You can bring Leslie in to see if maybe she can drum some stuff up, or at least get it curious enough to come out.
Citizen.
Last year, Subaru
Oh, y'all fucking lucky, bro.
Damn.
Yes. Follow.
and yet,
That shit, bro.
children may still face hunger.
That shit, bro.
So Subaru and our retailers are doing it again, donating an additional
Dude, why the fuck ain't my Sam turret taking down the fucking...
love. It's never been needed more than right now. Subaru, more than a car company. Join us for the
Holy fuck.
Subaru.com.
Reggie Miller chose to bubble at Wendy's so he could wake up with the official breakfast of March Madness.
I always go for 3. Reggie, let me in.
Kenny Smith chose somewhere else.
You know I can't break the bubble, Kenny. Oh, be serious. You're not gonna let me in. This is why we This is everybody's Wendy. I made a mistake. I made the wrong choice. We really gonna go for this? Stop, Reggie. Stop. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy. Official breakfast of March Madness.
I've lost count of how many asthma attacks I've had, but mine's normal with Nucala, fewer asthma attacks.
Nucala is a once-monthly add-on injection for severe eosinophilic asthma, not for sudden breathing problems. Allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away if you're swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Infections that can cause shingles have occurred.
Bro, I fucking hit a clat and got 2.
Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic.
How is that not a fucking best player?
Injection site reactions, back pain, and fatigue. Ask your doctor about Nucala.
Find your new normal with Nucala.
Special delivery.
At Domino's, you can now stream thousands of movies for free with any online order, no matter what you order. So you could have stuffed cheesy bread with extra cheesy rom-coms.
It's you.
It's you. It's me.
Or saddle up on the couch for specialty pizza and a Western. Get 30-day access to stream thousands of movies for free on Epix Now with any online order from Domino's.
Gotta watch them outside and stuff, but other than that, it's pretty nice.
Alright, last time, I'll be right back. I'm go get some food.
Hey. Well, you heard 69690? Ooh, how dare you? Reach out to baby chungus.
Just tell me what I need to know. Where is it?
It's on the beach, eating ocean views. It was supposed to be a surprise.
She doesn't like surprises, Dave.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Booking a trip can feel dramatic, but with free cancellation, you can't go wrong with Hotels.com.
This town smells fantastic. How's that, stranger?
I said, your town smells fantastic.
Desert dry minerals, absorb wetness fast. Odors, pills. You can make litter out of it.
Absorbex from Arm & Hammer.
Barkeep, we're offering a demo.
Dang, ain't nothing quicker than Absorbex. Word gonna spread fast.
Spread it then. On get it. I reckon I will.
Here at Head & Shoulders, we take science up to 100 to give you up to 100% dandruff protection. Do we have to invest millions in cutting-edge dandruff research? No. Do we have to use the same kind of microscope NASA uses? welcome. Take it up to 100. Clinically proven Head and Shoulders.
You taste that mesquite butter and add all the fixings. Like lettuce, real onions, the barbecue sauce.
Sonic mesquite butter bacon cheese.
That's what I'm talking about.
There's a world of flavor in every Jelly Belly jelly bean. Enjoy the adventure. Before the staffing and the regulars and the fulfillment of your dreams, there's a realtor guided by a code of ethics. So, what do you think? And the doors you open together.
Meet the mayor of Gilman Road. He's painted most of these families' homes, inside and out.
Hey, Mr. Scott.
Yep, these are his people.
Right, so Katrina and I have just split off.
So we will be even more solo because Sean believes that's when things might drum up for us. I am entering the tire shed. On our first day here, I felt something touch my side.
That's the bag.
Hold on. I felt something on my back. Like, it was almost like somebody was poking in the side of my jacket. Okay. Who's talking?
I heard that too.
That was totally somebody talking.
In this room.
Yeah. Sounded male to me. Hello? You heard it again. Sarah McCormick here. No, that wasn't you?
No, that was not me.
You didn't move?
No. That was you, right?
Shuffling? No, wasn't that you?
No, I'm not moving.
It wasn't me.
Like right here.
Yeah. Hello, is there anybody here? Sarah McCormick here. I do need EVP since we heard so much. Sorry, this is EVP and the tire shed. I'm looking for Tom McCormick. I heard he was a terrible businessman. By many accounts, his son was a psychopath. So, couldn't raise a son either. What are you doing right now?
We're setting up some gear. Got some SLS in. The theory is that this thing will register entities using infrared light. So you might not be able to see with your eyes, but it will pick up on the infrared spectrum. What the was that? It sounded like someone going like... Still spooky. Had some knocking already.
My son, recently, he'll be out here working and he'll walk from one end to the other and he'll hear somebody following him.
You can see all the lights from everything. My name is Jack. Is anyone here in the warehouse with us? Any spirits? Ooh. That's loud. Alright, who's in that corner? Can you make that noise again? Michael McCormick, is that you?
You want to tell me what they did to you? Do you remember how they hurt you? Do you remember what they did to take your life?
seats are coming, I think. It just sort of sounds like, yeah, like if it was human. I don't know what that is. I don't remember making that noise. I don't remember you making that noise.
It doesn't sound like it's shuffling or anything like that.
No, it has like a more distant quality to it. Was that you, or was that just something in this old barn?
Is there anyone in the shop with me right now?